It would appear that Tiger Woods' agent agrees with his client on everything related to LIVgolf. According to golf journalist Alan Shipnock, Woods' longtime agent Mark Steinberg has dropped client Thomas Pieters. Why? Because he signed with the PGA's major rival, LIVgolf. Funny enough, it was actually an underling of Steinberg's who delivered the news to Pieters. When Pieters got the news, he admitted to Shipnock that it was weird and unexpected. Shipnock also claimed that Steinberg does not represent any current LIVgolf players at the moment. Tiger Woods has also backed the PGA Tour in its high-stakes battle with the Saudi-financed LIVgolf. It began its new season this past weekend at El Camino in Mexico. In addition to Danny Lee and Brendan Steele, Pieters was part of the recent exodus of players to LIV at the beginning of this month. Prior to the switch, Pieters held the world number 34 position. The Belgian golfer, who is now 31, announced on Twitter on Wednesday that he has made a big decision for himself and his family. The PGA Tour once countersued LIVgolf for tortious interference. This was after LIVgolf assumed control of an antitrust action originally brought by 11 golfers. In a statement made at the Hero World Challenge in November, Woods insisted that LIVgolf CEO Greg Norman had to go if a peaceful resolution between the two parties is to be achieved. He further claimed that Norman was harboring ill will toward the PGA Tour, and that his departure from LIV could make them consider putting a halt to the existing lawsuits filed against them. Mark Steinberg is, for those who don't know, the best golf agent in the world and one of 4 partners at Excel Sports Management. Tiger Woods, one of the most famous athletes in the world, is among his many famous clients. Colin Morikawa and Justin Thomas also work closely with him. As for Thomas Pieters, well, he isn't quite a seasoned golfer yet, but he's been around for a long time and shouldn't be discounted just because of that. He enrolled at the University of Illinois in 2010, where he went on to win the 2011 Jack Nicklaus Invitational and the 2012 NCAA Division I Championship. The following year, as a member of the Illini's runner-up team, he finished first at the 2013 Big Ten Conference Championship and second at the 2013 NCAA Division I Championship. Pieters left the University of Illinois in the summer of 2013 to pursue a career in the industry instead of returning for his final year. He made his European Tour debut at the Ulster Open de France in July, where he tied for 29th. And by the year's end, he had battled through all 3 stages of European Tour qualifying school, securing the 20th and final card at the final stage. However, the best he could do in his rookie season was finish as the runner-up at the 2014 Open d'Espagne. He started the year ranked number 1122 and concluded the year at number 243 in the OWGR. But after starting the year tied for 4th in the Abu Dhabi HSBC Golf Tournament, he moved up the OWGR rankings to position number 156. He later entered the OWGR Top 100 after winning back-to-back tournaments in August and September. And thanks to his 2 victories and 5 finishes in the top 10 that season, he finished the Race to Dubai season in 29th place. In his first tournament of 2016, Pieters placed second in the Abu Dhabi HSBC Golf Tournament. He competed for his country, Belgium, at the 2016 Summer Olympics in August and ended up taking 4th place. His 2 victories in the 2016 Made in Denmark and the 2016 D+D Real Czech Masters both came in the same month. Darren Clarke selected him as his personal player for the 2016 Ryder Cup. For the 2017 season opener, Pieters tied for second at the Genesis Open in February. He then finished in the top 5 at the WGC Mexico Championship. The finishes lifted Pieters to 29th in the official World Golf standing and earned him his first Masters Championship slot, where he finished 4th. He also had a fantastic summer with his second top 5 performance at a WGC event where he placed 4th at the WGC Bridgestone Tournament. With this result, he broke into the OWGR Top 25. In May of 2018, the Belgian golfer participated in the Belgian Knockout. This was a tournament with a unique stroke play and match play format that was announced by the European Tour in September 2017. And in November 2018, Pieters took home the Golf World Cup with teammate Thomas Dietrich. Both men represented Belgium at the Metropolitan Golf Club in Melbourne, Australia. By shooting a 3-under-69 in August of 2019, Pieters became the first golfer to win the D+D Real Czech Masters twice, edging off Andre Arnaud by a single stroke. During the Portugal Masters in November 2021, Pieters won for the 7th time on the European Tour. And just 2 months later, Pieters captured the Abu Dhabi HSBC tournament for his 6th European Tour victory and first Rolex Series title. Fast forward to 2023, and Pieters would make a head-turning move by signing with the rebel LIVgolf. So what makes Pieters pick LIV over the PGA? We can trace the answer to the question to Hudson Swafford. Swafford was never going to play for the United States in the Ryder Cup, and the journeyman may have unknowingly assisted his country's cause in September's attempt to make history by eliminating Thomas Pieters from the home squad. On Wednesday, as he was getting ready for LIVgolf's opening $25 million event at the Mayakoba Resort, Pieters admitted that the only reason he switched to the Saudi-funded circuit was because Swafford had to pull out of the tournament with a hip injury that would keep him out for the rest of the year. Pieters said, and I quote, "I had a call asking if I wanted Hudson's spot, and if I'm being completely honest, I made up my mind to join LIV in the summer of last year." Pieters claimed that he only just got the offer to join LIV, and he didn't make the decision despite the PGA. And while he wished Hudson a speedy recovery, he stated that as a professional, he must seize every good opportunity that comes his way. Another thing that motivated Pieters to join LIV was his family. He said, "Of course, I've done this with my family and my daughters in mind." However, when Telegraph Sport exclusively broke the unexpected news on Saturday, there was inevitable suspicion that, as well as the money, an earlier tweet from the Belgian had played a role in the 11th-hour decision. Pieters bemoaned the fact that he had not received an invite to the Genesis Invitational in LA. This is a tournament where he had previously finished second, and he probably wasn't happy he wasn't invited. In his own defense, Pieters admitted that it did seem like he joined LIV since the PGA shunned him. But that wasn't what it looked like. He did express disappointment that he was going to miss his annual favorite tournament. This is despite his ranking of number 34 in the world. Pieters also claimed his friends were disappointed too, as they had hoped to watch him tee off against the likes of Rory McIlroy and Tiger Woods. But as we all know now, that won't be the case. Pieters is officially a LIV golfer, and he'll be hoping to make the most of his time there. Let's see what the future holds for Thomas Pieters as he begins another phase of his career with LIV.